Yes, you did read the title right. Along with JP Morgan and Ripple, BlackRock is working together. I'm shocked by what we're going to talk about today. This isn't clickbait, and you can leave a message or stop following me. If that's the case, this is not OPM. Let's start right away because I don't want to waste any more time. There you have it, the facts. A lot of talks and partnerships have happened behind closed doors that haven't been made public yet. One of the biggest changes the banking system has ever seen is happening now. We get to live through it. Okay, Mr. Tyronin, let's begin right away. You should pay attention to what this 21-year-old JP Morgan worker who is in charge of Bitcoin and Project XRP says. Please be very careful here. There is a force that spreads. There is a BlackRock part. Pay close attention to what he says. This is crazy. This is crazy. We plan to work toward a certain goal. A proof of concept that would make it easy for a portfolio manager to keep an eye on many flexible portfolios that are spread out across multiple blockchain platforms and contain a mix of traditional and non-traditional assets. We did this by putting together a full testing setting for Apollo with the help of top asset managers and blockchain solution providers. The standard and alternative assets that were to be tokenized came from JP Morgan and WisdomTree. We at Onyx and Oasis Pro tokenized these assets on 3 different permissioned blockchain environments: a permissioned Avalanche subnet, a permissioned zone of the Provenance blockchain, and the Onyx digital asset platform. This created this divided environment. We put in place not 1 but 2 interoperability solutions so that all of these different systems could talk to each other. Layer 0 and Axel, Layer 0 and Axel, Layer 0 and Axel to give 100% of JP Morgan and Ripple work together. Once they were sure they could get into these networks, they made 2 changes to make them work with each other. Remember that Project Dunbar is what we'll be talking about when it comes to connecting. I just couldn't hold it in. I'm sure they'll use XRP Ripple. It's not their choice, but the company he's talking about, Axel, is very big. He was talking about it 4 months ago, and last month, you know what happened? To make XRP ledgers work better with other blockchains. The Axel Foundation and Ripple have joined forces. Read what they have to say. The XRP ledger is setting a new standard for how blockchains can work together, which will be very helpful for coders and validators who work with real-world assets that are tokenized. Businesses and other members of the XRP ledger community worked hard on this use case, which will be the Axelar Foundation and blockchain. Tokenized assets on the XRP ledger are easy to connect to many different apps that use the Web3 environment to get to deep liquidity pools. This is possible with the help of XOR networks, real-world assets, detailed APIs, and tools. BlackRock has joined, and as Tyron Len says, BlackRock will also benefit from this. He goes on to say that BlackRock will also use XRPL and Ripple in a sneaky way through other partners that we haven't even told you about yet. The Onyx X tool for digital assets looks like this. Do you happen to know of any foreign brokers? Goldman Sachs dealers have signed up for both the DBS platform and the BNP platform. We also have a few more cases that we haven't really shared with the public. Take BlackRock as an example of a big asset manager. The Onyx X digital assets platform is being used to turn money market fund shares into tokens. Either already do or want to, click the like button now. This has been brought up since 2022. We were right, as we can now prove this 100%. I know I've said this before, but just in case you weren't sure, JP Morgan and Ripple are now working together for sure. This could be used either directly or indirectly. Moving forward with our work together, and thanking Mr. XRP for the video. As it is a good ending, this is the last one. Remember that I said this was an important part. It is very important to keep working on and checking the technical connections and interfaces with outside systems. And could be looked into. While I was saying that, they were saying that it might be looked into, but this is their most important task. And when it comes to rules and interoperability, they went on to say that a regional multi-CBDC platform will need to join with other national and regional multi-CBDC platforms in order to make global payments possible across all legal systems and currencies. It is called interoperability. If these systems can talk to each other without any problems, will be necessary for connecting people all over the world. Rules and regulations also, if you haven't seen this movie with all of the different CBDCs on the XRP ledger yet, please pay attention to this. XRP can be used by CBDC to link different currencies through Ripple's CBDC platform. Interoperability connect to the ledgers of other central banks, which makes it easier to do business across borders and between assets. You can do this with cross-ledger communication methods or cross-issuance, and XRP can be used as a bridge currency. The way things are now, institutions have to take on more risk when they trade across different networks or currencies. In order to do that, Ripple has made a short movie with some closing comments. So, ladies and gentlemen, please know that I value each and every one of you. Please let me know what you think in the area below. If this is your first time on the channel, please click the like and subscribe buttons. They're free. We'll be back soon with another video.